Okay, so as a reminder, penny stocks are, every single penny stock should be considered a scam until proven otherwise. Write that down. Penny stocks are scams. And once again, a penny stock I define as a company that has not really done shit and not a distressed security. That's a different story. A distressed security can become a penny stock when it gets in trouble. It actually had a real business before. I'm talking about penny stocks. And penny stock, people that promote penny stocks are scammers, folks. Write that down. Every single person that promotes penny stocks is a scammer. And they make false claims, by the way. Claims that they know are not accurate. Now, I'm not going to explain it in this video. I don't want to detract too much. But, yeah, that's the situation. So I'm going to show you in this video how this guy is getting paid big money to promote garbage penny stocks, useless garbage, useless trash. And, you know, what do you think happened to his subscribers? They got blown the fuck up. So I'm going to play this excerpt here from this video. Hot penny stock that will soon explode. Yeah, it exploded all right. Yeah, it exploded.
Grow even more. So what I don't invest in is a company that they just give you everything up front and then there's no room for growth. But I see a lot of room for growth, and because of the 3D technology, let alone the coffee. All right, I'm gonna just keep it going.
So this is a coffee company, by the way. Let's take a closer look here. Let me show you something here. Take a look at the original video. So you can see, and the stock is NEXNF. And I want you to read this description here. Read this description. Read this. This hot penny stock that will soon explode because of its disruptive technology. I mean, shut your fucking face. I'm so sick of this Cathy Wood bullshit. Right? Unbelievable. Disruptive technology. It's a fucking coffee company. Okay? So, become a millionaire with just $5 a day. Another fucking scam. Scam video. Yeah. Yeah, beginners. I mean, listen, if you fall for this guy, I'm sorry, you're a dumbass and you deserve nothing but failure. You deserve to lose money. Really. Why would anybody, unless you're mentally retarded, why would you listen? I mean, if you're mentally retarded, then okay, you have an excuse. Listen to a guy that's making a video on investments for beginners. I mean, he's never worked in the fucking industry. What the fuck does he know? He's a beginner. He's a beginner. Unbelievable. So, you take a look here, and we're going to go over the. This, by the way, this disclaimer is not sufficient. It's not. This is an inadequate disclaimer. Feel free to email the Securities and Exchange Commission. The email is, I know it by heart because they know me quite well over there. help@sec.gov. help@sec.gov. Okay. And the reason why this disclosure is not appropriate, you can't just post a link. You've got to explicitly talk about how much money you're making, what the compensation structure is, and then you have to post it. Okay? In fact, I'm not so sure that that's even sufficient for videos. But, you know, you can't just post a fucking link. He doesn't post anywhere how much money he's making. So, contact the SEC, help@sec.gov.
Coffee is on the incline, and coffee, there's a couple of things that I found out in 2008 when I first started investing in coffee, and I was Googling what was recession proof. One was barbershops actually was going up then because people were getting their hair cut. It was a cheap thing. They would want to look nice. Lipstick. The sell of lipstick went up.
Now, let me
see a lot of room for growth.
let me go ahead and just make some comments here. I've scrolled through here, and you can see I'm looking at some numbers on this company. And take a look. Market cap is 20 million. This is current, of course. This is a year later, or I guess 18 months later, 20 months later, right? Market cap's 20 million. Let's see what else we got here. And so what else you see? Look at that. Profit margin 0. Operation margin 0. Which, so basically I would say very little to no asset to revenues or sales. Let's see. Yeah. So you can see there's doesn't appear to be any revenue at all. And they've got 33 million in cash. See that? 33 million in cash. See that? So 33 million in cash, 2 million in debt. Now, how do you suppose they got that 33 million in cash? I would say there's no business going on. What do you think? Folks, you understand what happens with these penny stocks, the pump and dumps? Why do you think these companies pay penny stock promoters to pump the shit out of them? Because what happens is that the insiders sell and or they issue new shares. They do an AMC. Okay, that's how they generate cash. You all know this, right? I mean, look, the cash is more than the market cap. I mean, it's just nothing. It's garbage. Anyway, let me turn the sound back on so you can hear this guy.
This is actually, coffee is recession proof, because if you look, the consumption of liquor and coffee actually went up in 2020 because people are staying home.
You hear that? According to the genius, the Uber driver, coffee is recession proof because it went up in 2020. That's his logic. Well, you know, I've never heard that coffee's recession proof myself. I haven't heard that. So I guess I'm learning from the Uber driver. This guy's an idiot.
And you're going to drink something, water, coffee, or liquor.
You're going to drink something.
Slush. Staying home. And you're going to drink something, water, coffee, or liquor for you slushes. All right, number 5. I see this stock easily doubling and even tripling. I really do. So now, I am
easily doubling and tripling.
I'm going to say this. You know, I have to say, I'm not your financial advisor. You should do your own research and consult with your financial advisor, to which I am not. I am not telling you guys to buy this stock, right?
No, he's not telling you to buy it. He just said he thinks it's going to double and triple. I mean, what do you think the stooges, the sheep, are going to be doing? I mean, they believe this guy. They think this guy's a savior.
I'm free to say that. That's what I like about the CEO. I am free to tell you, I'm not telling you guys to buy this stock. What I am telling you guys is that I like this stock and I'm buying. Okay? And so,
of course you like the stock. They paid you $30,000 to like it. The company did.
What I do when I'm looking at a company like this is I look at the upside and the downside. I see very little risk. I see the downside of maybe 20%, and I see the upside of 80%. And so I'm getting in, and I'm getting in early.
There you go.
So
you can see a chart, and I'll show here where I think it's this red here. This is the January 21st, 2021.
I can make big money.
Pump and dump.
The earlier you get in, the bigger the money you make. So now, for those of you that saying, I'm taking all my money and putting it in here, you don't do that with any stock and with any company. You never do that. Remember, you want to diversify your portfolio. But I have a good feeling about this company. After you do the research, just after you do the research, go to Yahoo Finance. You can look at this. You can look at go to their page. They do have a commercial out there. They need Uncle Larry.
You hear that? Do the research. Go to Yahoo Finance. Well, I just did, right? What did we see? There's nothing. There's nothing. No revenues, no business. I mean, this is worse than one of these junior miners, because at least a junior miner can claim, well, we're still working on getting the rights to the mineral rights to the land and working on our crew and this and that, and we're exploring the land, and right. This is fucking coffee. I mean, you're not selling any coffee. I mean, just put up a fucking lemonade stand on the street and sell some coffee, right? No revenues. Think about this. You have people that don't call this guy out. His subscribers. It's shocking, the stupidity on YouTube.
Go out there and shoot them a video. The video was a little on the corny side. I'm just keeping it real, fam. But the company and the growth, I really like. I like this company. I love coffee, and not just because I love coffee. I like what they're doing. They're not just a coffee company.
What are they doing? There's no sales, even 20 months later.
They're a technology company and a product company, and I see a lot of growth in this company. So after you do the research, after you look at this, please come back and leave me a comment and tell me what you think about the company. All right? Don't just say, "Oh, it's a penny stock." No. Tell me what you truly think about the company.
It's dog shit.
All right? But I know as for me, I'm getting in. And I believe in putting your money where your mouth is. All right. Live, love, laugh, and learn. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Let's take a look here. And I think I'm going to pull up. Let's take a look at the comments. Look at this. That's all we got here. Glad you got the sponsorship, and also glad you're clear about being sponsored. He has to be clear. He said, well, you're being honest. No, he has to legally, you dildo, but he's not even doing it appropriately. He didn't discuss or even write the exact compensation. That's not legal. Look at this. Look at Kimberly Donna. This just proves how much we need an edge as investors, because playing the market like everyone else isn't supreme, just isn't supreme. See, Larry, you're a flat-out, down-to-earth guy. Teaching is easy for you. Learning a lot and feel comfortable. Thanks for everything. Keep up. I mean, this is the typical YouTube fucking idiot. Same type of idiots. They post the same shit on Meet Kevin's videos, Tom Nash, so on and so forth. This is why the stock market needs to blow the fuck up. It needs to be severely devastated, to shake out all these idiots so they don't ever want to invest again. You see, folks, we need a stock market that's removed from a bunch of bullshit artists and pumpers and idiots that follow the pumpers. We want a market that's more accurately values companies, and to get rid of all the dog shit. That's why we need the market to have a devastating collapse, to shake out all these fucking losers. There you go. Take a look.
Hey Larry, I'm 13 and just started investing. I want to thank you for teaching me about the market. Have a great day.
I mean, this is a big problem. This is a major problem. How many other 13-year-olds, right? I think there's a lot. I mean, this is unbelievable. You can just read the comments. It's just scary. Let's take a look here. If I got it on this. Here we go. So this is the disclosure statement, the link. You can read it. So now this, you see this company here? Future Money Trends. Scam artist is Adam Adamandori, whatever his name is, this fucking clown. This guy's from 15 years ago from the National Inflation Association pumping out fucking scam videos, and then he started his own stock promoting company when he found out how lucrative it was to be a dishonest piece of garbage. And he was posting videos on YouTube, promoting Eric Sprott and Rick Rule and getting involved in all that bullshit, where they come in and they kind of do legal front running. Oh, well, yes, I've got a lot of shares. So they disclose that they have the shares, and the idiots, oh, well, you bought it, and you're a rich guy, you're a great investor, I'm going to buy it. You see, that's the whole psychology that the idiots don't even realize that they're getting fucked. And but this Future Money Trends guy, he got fucking canned off of YouTube because he was not providing proper disclosure. How do I know? Because I fucking contacted the SEC on this big fat ass. Boom! So now you see he's working with this Stockmo. See that? I'm not Stockmo. I mean, what's his name? Larry Jones. Probably Stockmo as well, actually. Because Stockmo pitches penny stocks. So you'll see here, way at the bottom, you're going to talk about money. Way at the bottom. See this? So for this ad campaign, see this? Wallace Hill Partners purchased 1.1 million shares. Why do you think that they did that? You understand how the pump and dump works now? I mean, this should be, honestly, the stock promotion like this should be illegal. It's just fucking criminal is what goes on. See that? So, where was it? I think the total for marketing was, I think, $250,000 or something like that. Now take a look at the bottom. You see this here? You probably can't see it. Let me move it up here. So a day before he made this video, on January 20th, 2021, we hired a subcontractor. See that at the bottom? We hired a subcontractor, Marilex Music / Lawrence Jones. There you go, Marilex Music. You could look into that to find out more about this fucking scammer. To perform public awareness services on behalf of Nexi Innovations, and paid him $30,000. See that? Yeah. January 21st, just want to make sure. Right, January 21st, 2021. Take a look. So, actually, let's go ahead and make it daily. So you can see, right, thereafter, what happened to the stock. Stock made a pretty devastating collapse, I would say. It went all the way down from $3.10 to a low intraday, looks like, of around $2 and closed around $2.30. So you do the percentage, it's a pretty big decline, right? So think about it. I mean, if you bought it the next day, see that little blip there? See that? It's green. Oh yeah, it's going up. You see? probably when his suckers bought it. And then what happened? Dun, 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 dun. Right? And then you know, nobody knows, but there's a good chance that you had the insiders or other, investors that know what's going on. They pump it in, they pump into it to spark it, to catalyze it, because you have other campaigns going on too. Larry Jones is not the only one. You see, you got many other campaigns going on. So, popped again, and where is it? Where is it? We're looking today, right? 20 months later, it's what? 20 cents. 20 cents. 20 cents. And it was, I guess, $3. Yeah, $3.14 when Larry was pumping it. See that? So, folks, you understand Larry. Think about it. Larry's obviously an idiot and a con man. He's both. It can be difficult to be both. He's both. And a compulsive liar. Think about if you're a scam artist, piece of trash, with no moral compass, like many of these YouTube grifters. All of them, actually. You want to scam people. You're going to go after somebody like Larry to promote your stock. Why? Because his followers are obviously fucking demented. I mean, they're completely fucking stupid. I mean, they're all wearing shirts saying, "Please fleece me," right? You understand? Think about this. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. If of course, I would never get a large following on YouTube. Why? Well, because YouTube is a bunch of idiots. It caters to dildos. People want to follow dildos, and they want to follow snowflakes and politically correct fucking bullshit artists, right? I get followed by intellectual people. You see, people that are smart. But imagine, let's just imagine I had as many followers as he did, subscribers, 600,000. Nobody wants to. They're not going to approach me because my subscribers are going to be intelligent. They're not going to be fucking doofuses, right? It's just like the whole media, the ad-based content. You all remember how I explained that? Financial media intentionally airs broken clocks, con artists, and contrarian indicators. Why? Because the people, and of course the media portrays them as experts. So they sound credible because the media tells you they're credible. And so when the audience listens to these guys, they're experts, they take their advice, they blow up. And eventually the audience that trusted the financial media's experts, they will dial in to Merrill Lynch when they see the advertisements. So those advertisements are much more valuable. You understand? You've got a complete doofus idiot like Larry Jones and people that follow this guy, that believe him, that trust him, religious zealots, most of them, that think he's a great guy and he's so knowledgeable and this and that. Obviously, you're going to pay this guy because you get a bunch of dildos. I mean, it's like taking money from a baby, taking candy from a baby, right? You see what I'm saying? It's the same with all these guys. This is the problem. This is the criminality nobody's talking about. And let me tell you something. When you email the SEC, once again, help@sec.gov, because Larry Jones did not provide a proper disclosure for his compensation. You can't just post a fucking link, okay? Also email the SEC and tell them about all these people getting paid money to promote all this bullshit, and they're not disclosing it. People getting paid to promote FTX, they're not disclosing it. All this shit. This is massive fraud going on. So I've got a few more. So I'm gonna shut this stream, and we're gonna look at a couple of more penny stock scams that Larry Jones promoted. And once again, I haven't spent more than an hour on this guy. There's so much I haven't even run across. This is just what I ran across. Lots of material on this guy. So join me here in a couple of minutes. I restart the stream.